So in 2017 we started a project with Afri to give people solar lamps in their houses. They're very small lamps and they have a very small solar panel to power them. We dispense them to people in the village of Saran and all the other villages we work with. We found that the lamps have changed people's lives in a very positive way. The very first thing is obviously during the nights people actually have power. So you have children, they can do their schoolwork during the nights, whereas before they wouldn't have been able to do that. Women, when they're in the kitchen cooking and things like that, they now have light. There's snakes and things like that around the area, or they have animals, that's where they get their money from. They can go out in the evening because you can use it as a torch as well and see if there's dogs around the place. They're able to make sure they don't come near their house. Before they used the solar lamps, they used to use paraffin lamps. Obviously paraffin, it's a dirty source of fuel. It costs money, there's fumes off it, the houses are small, they have very, very bad ventilation. So all that was obviously affecting their health in a negative way. Every few weeks having to go to Mogotio, the town nearby, but it's still about 6 kilometres, to having actually to buy paraffin oil. So all these costs, it all adds up. Like if people are subsistence farmers, every shilling counts for them. And if you're having to spend money on buying paraffin, it's money that you could be using to send your kid to school or buy food or stuff like that. So there is one lady that we work with, she's called Judy Langat. Her son is in the disabled project and he's called Matthew. She's spoken constantly about the positive impact it has. The child has a mental disability as well, so he will be knocking over the paraffin lamp, sometimes cracking the glass, the paraffin being knocked over and it being completely wasted. With this lamp, even if he knocks it down, they're durable. She doesn't have any of these issues anymore. If she has to take him out to go to the toilet or something at night, with the paraffin lamp, it's not as mobile or anything like that. It's just so much easier to do all these normal day chores that back in Ireland you wouldn't even think, but they're a constant struggle for these people. It's just made her life a lot more comfortable. You can also put in a connector to charge phones, and in Kenya, in the rural areas, you still have people, they would have these very basic phones that you would have had in Ireland 20 years ago. They cost something like €8. But they're very, very important to people. So where we work, in our hospital, they're coming from 20-30 kilometres away. So sometimes those children will be sick, or we haven't seen them for a while. Before they had these lamps, you could go 2 or 3 days and the phone would be off, because they have to go to villages to find someone that will actually charge the phone for them. Now they can do that themselves. So for our projects, we can ring the people, ask them how the child is getting on. They can ring us and say, the child is sick, can you come up? We can either take our doctor to see the person in their home, or we can go up with a motorbike and bring them to the hospital. Our neighbour, she lives with her children, so the lamp works in the kitchen during the evening when she's preparing the meals for everybody. She looks after her mother-in-law. She's able to take her to and from the toilets in the evening when she needs to go. And then in the evening when her children are studying, she says she can just loop the solar lamp up with a piece of twine, hang it, and the kids are able to do their homework every night. Before, they were all dependent on paraffin again. Sometimes in the evening the paraffin will go out and they're all sitting in the dark. All these issues, they're no longer affected by these type of things. She finds that the children in particular, they wouldn't have so much issues with their chest anymore. They wouldn't be coughing and other such things. It's the most basic project you can ever think of, but the knock-on effect has been absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. If you would like to donate to this Afri-funded project for just €20, you can provide a lamp for a family which will completely light up their life and will provide the family with a lot more comfort than what they've ever been used to.